So I'm just gonna record this because the mirror in my bedroom's broken and I wanted something to cry in front of later. Does anybody here have kids? They're dicks. They're absolute. They're like future cunts who haven't learned racial slurs yet. They're bad, right? They're dicks, aren't they? I work with kids, right? And as you may or may not know, is that you're not allowed to hit kids anymore. Which makes my job, well, I've never been allowed to hit kids. It's like handling mercury and stuff. Things just get in the way. So I now allow the kids to hurt themselves and to teach them a lesson. So we were at a park and the kids were playing chicken with the park, which is when you try and run through the two swings whilst they're swinging at the same time. So I was like, this is going to be a show. So I was sitting there and I was watching him and saw a kid run and then he stopped. And when he came back, hitting him in the head, he went flying. I was like, see, it's dangerous, you shouldn't do that. And they were like, okay. Turned around, went and saw a cute wee girl trying to do the munch bars. Turned back, they were trying to convince a blind kid to do it. And I was like, what the fuck are you doing? And I was like, no. And I thought it was cool when they were trying to make him do hide and seek. Yeah, they're very honest kids. I asked a kid the other day, she had a wee Barbie, and I was like, oh, do you think I look like Barbie? She was like, no, Barbie doesn't have spots. Also, I was bullied as a child. And people say when you're bullied, it's like they're jealous of you or it's actually because they fancy you, but I don't think that because my name in high school was Hitler Girl. That's had a lot of thought put into it. And the reason I was called Hitler Girl was because they said, I massacred beauty the same way Hitler massacred the Jews. Is that, like, I don't think that's flirting, being compared to genocide. I'm exaggerating, attempted genocide, didn't complete the job. I like to pretend that you're offended because he didn't complete the job. You're like, oh no. But now I've grown some tits. People are slightly nicer to me. I get a lot of dick pics now because I'm on Tinder, swipe right all day, all night, and like. Has anybody here ever sent or received a dick pic? You're all liars. Have you ever sent a dick pic? Not yet. I'll give you my number later on. But the one thing, there's like a lot of like hurdles that you have to deal with in dating. My hurdle at the moment is the flaccid dick pic. What do you do with that? Does that mean, oh, like, come and excite me? Or does that mean, no? I don't know. Also, I'm like quite new to the dating game. And I was like sharing things, talking to my, unplugged it. Hello? And I was talking to my friends about it. And they're like, oh yeah, guys are such people. I'm like, yeah, I know. Don't you find it weird when a guy asks you to get you pregnant and then for you to breastfeed them? And they're like, no, that's never happened. And I was like, oh. So yeah, that's my time up. I hope the rest of your night isn't a flaccid dick pic of a night. And I'll see you guys later.
Yes. Where's your phone?
She's left her phone.
Kathryn! I'll be right back.
Ha!